Confidence isn't a gift, it's a skill that you can build. In season one of the Dreamers Blueprint, we're diving deep into confidence. What is confidence? How can you build it? And not only how can you build it, but how can you sustain it? We'll start off by defining confidence. So we're all going to be on the same page. So I ask every guest what confidence means to them and how they would define it. And while their answers were a little different, they varied, but the foundation of them remained the same. Then we're going to get into the real work of it. So, first up, in my first interview, I got Philip Morrison. He is a high level basketball trainer out of Louisville, Kentucky, who develops point guards, not only their skills, but their confidence and their mindset. He's been doing this for years now. And so we discuss how players can grow their confidence and how players can get a better environment from their parents and their coaches. Make sure the parents and coaches are creating the right environment for them to grow and thrive. Next, I go solo and I break down the confidence killers. These are the things that can undo all your progress and all the growth that you made in building up your confidence. Then I got another interview coming to you with the Scott Goldman. He's a mental performance coach that has worked with some of your favorite pro hoopers, some of the guys in the NBA that you love. He's probably worked with them before. We discuss how confidence shows up physically and some of the pillars that go into building your confidence and how vulnerability plays a role in building it and why confidence and bravery are linked and how they have a connection. From there, I connected with Beth Mounier. She is another skills trainer, but she's also a certified mental performance coach out of Portland, Oregon. She breaks down how you can build confidence and very specific skills. We talk about ball handling, shooting, and defense, and also talking deep into like the mindset of building and training those overall. But confidence isn't just building the court, it's also building the weight room too. But before I get to talking about that, there's just a few hidden truths about confidence that you may have missed that people haven't talked about, and in my opinion, they slip through the cracks. So I share that in another solo episode. But then we get to the physical part. We get to the body. And I had no other than Lucy Barrett. She is a performance coach who is working with a WNBA star, Aaliyah Boston. She shares how athletes can build their confidence and strength through the weight room, but especially helping out the females in here who feel like they may be out of place and feel like the weight room is not exactly for them. She talks about how we can build confidence for them and they can develop and grow their game in there as well. But speaking about confident women, I had to sit down with Coach Carly Coons. She is the head coach of Sanford women's basketball. She shares how she manages her team's confidence and develop her own confidence as a coach, as a mom, and how she embraces confidence as a woman in its leadership position. Then I sat down with two pro hoopers. These are pro players overseas, and they share their own confidence journeys. But first, I had Marie Benson come through. She talks about building and developing her confidence, losing her confidence, and then rebuilding her confidence through her faith. That was an interesting journey to get through. So she built up a confidence being a pro player at the years of college and high school basketball. Had a bad experience with a pro team and a pro organization. Confidence fell down and dropped some. But then she took time to rebuild and everything between the hard work that she put in and the faith that she has, rebuilt her confidence. Now she's doing well overseas. Then I got my boy, Josh Sharkey. He opened up with his story of maintaining his confidence after getting a big blow into his life and his career by suffering a major Achilles tear, which isn't the first major setback that he had in his career, but he shares this and talks about how he bounced back and how he maintained his confidence throughout this whole process, all the ups and downs he had in his career, how he maintained his confidence no matter what. And then finally, the grand finale of this season, we're going to get to the main event. I know you guys have always been looking for and wondering how can you make real progress and growth and get some real confidence in this journey of basketball. I'll share some very practical tips and some personal experience and some method things I have used to help my players grow and strengthen their own confidence and their own mindsets in their journey. But I'll also have some fun with this and share some very theoretical things to think alongside while you're building these steps. I'm giving you some 5 steps to build your confidence, but I'm also giving you a couple things to just think about and contemplate while you're on the journey of building your confidence. So as you see, this season is loaded with a lot of game-changing insight and a lot of different things to help dreamers and hoopers like you build and confidence your game and get a blueprint for you to grow overall. But comment which episode you're most excited to see and get into. But make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of these episodes and let's build the blueprint together. You ever stepped on the court and it's almost like you forget how to hoop? Like you were just killing it to practice before, but then the game time hits and warms you a little less confident, little not feeling as much. But then the game hits
It's almost like somebody took your controller and they unplugged it and it just turned it off. It's not working anymore. So now game time coming, you start pump faking on wide open shots, and on the fast break you're hesitating. And by the end of the game, the coach is like, "Who is this kid? Why are they on my team? How'd they get on my team? I don't recognize this player anymore." It's almost like that Space Jam scene when the NBA players got their talent stolen by the aliens, and they start looking around like, "Where am I? What is going on with me?"
Come on, we're okay. We're okay. You're all right. Come on, let's go.
Come on, Patrick, it's showtime.
And I get it. I feel you. Confidence is a really tricky thing. It's weird. But I got some good news for you right here. You don't have to hope to feel confident every game because I made something special just for you. I have a pregame and a postgame checklist for your confidence. All right. It's the things you can do before you step on the court to make sure that you feel confident and to bounce back after the game to make sure that you're always improving and building your game. So hit the link below and it'll be sent straight to you guys. And it's going to help you out so you don't feel like that 2K player that's just glitching in the middle of the game anymore.
And his name is John Cena.
All right, so it's going to have you get back to feeling like yourself and playing like you never have before. So go ahead and hit the description below and lock in with us and get your confidence rebuilt.